How's it going, everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood Centurion 1307 back at ya, wanting to highlight yet another game and another studio ready to make waves. That studio is EBB Software, and their game is Scorn. And when I say ready to make waves, perhaps maybe it's better to say finally ready to make waves. This next-gen exclusive title has actually been in production for a lot longer than most people realize. Scorn was actually originally announced in November of 2014. EBB Software was going to use Kickstarter to help fund the ambitious game, but regretfully the results were less than favorable. Somewhere in the middle of its uphill development battle, Scorn started receiving private funding from an unnamed investor. This changed the entire development for the Scorn project. The game was originally developed to be a two-part game that would be released in 2 installments. With the aid of the private funding, now both games would be combined into a single game experience. This in turn also allowed the developers to truly craft and shape the world of Scorn and create a truly immersive quality experience. Now for the big question, what is Scorn and how is it a Series X and compatible PC exclusive for next gen? For starters, Scorn describes itself as being set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. It is designed around the idea of being thrown into the world. Isolated and lost inside this dreamlike world, you will explore different interconnected regions in a non-linear fashion. Every location contains its own theme, puzzles, and characters that are integral in creating a cohesive world. Throughout the game, you will open up new areas, acquire different skill sets, weapons, various items, and try to comprehend the sights presented to you. Now, here's some of the dirt that I was actually able to dig up on how this cohesive world is supposed to function. The cohesive lived-in world of Scorn takes place in an open-ended world with different interconnected regions. Each region is a maze-like structure with various rooms and paths to discover. All the storytelling happens in-game, with no cutscenes to distract you from the grisly reality of the living, breathing world you're in. But keep your eyes open. The game won't show you any sympathy if you miss something important on your uneasy travels. Everything has a reason and purpose. You just need to work out what it is. EBB Software and their ambition for Scorn is so big it goes beyond graphics, and it is why it is a console exclusive for the Series X and compatible PCs. They are looking to make Scorn so immersive it is described as full body awareness. Players will experience better immersion being aware of the character's body and movement. Interaction with the world is realistic. Objects are picked up with your hands instead of just floating in midair. Machines and instruments are operated by grabbing the controls, etc. They also go into describing how the inventory management system is just yet another way to immerse yourself in the game. The inventory and ammo management of Scorn is defined and limited. It plays a big role in keeping the player in an even greater state of awareness throughout the whole game. Players will have to think about when to fight and when to take cover and how their actions affect the world around them. Different playstyles will be needed to advance. If you've been watching the video here, you may have noticed that I actually was able to dig up some Scorn gameplay from back in 2017. I'm sure they're making a few changes from then to now, but the framework is probably going to be relatively the same. From what I can see, it's going to be a first-person shooter, and what's really unique is it's reminding me of Dead Space. There is no character HUD giving you a live view out of how much ammo you have and your health. Instead, you have to physically look at your character to get that information. EBB Games has been very forthcoming on their Kickstarter page and has even published what looks like a few character animations of the health process of the character. Now, I'm just speculating, but EBB Software released a video of a character animation on their Kickstarter page showing an arm that goes from a healthy, lifeful state to a lifeless, skinny state. One thing is apparent that EBB Software seems to want to put a lot of emphasis and detail into everything about Scorn. We also can't forget to talk about just how imaginative and outlandish Scorn is looking like. I mean, just the weapons you're using alone look like living, breathing creatures that you have to take care of along your adventures. Everything about the game is just creepy and kinda disgusting. Just stopping to check and see how many bullets are left in your pistol attachment and watching it move around and wiggle is just kinda disconcerting. But hey, it's Scorn. That's a good thing. That is exactly what they want you to feel playing this game. Does Scorn have the potential to become Microsoft's Death Stranding? A game so outlandish in its design that its weirdness will be its main talking point and selling point. I guess for EBB Software, their motto is, if you're gonna do it right the first time. They have had a massive uphill developer battle with shortcomings that have just told them to stop along the way, but they persevered ahead anyways. Now poised to be fully optimized for the Series X and to be a next-gen exclusive title for the Series X and compatible PC hardware, Scorn is also going to launch day and date on Game Pass and Steam. EBB Software is really hoping to show all its fans and backers that good things do come to those who wait. For those who are truly interested in Scorn and the gameplay above, I will have it linked down below so you can see the original video with all its audio. So here we are once again, friends, at the end of another great video. I thank you for tuning in and sharing your time with me. If you like this video and my other content, be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you're looking for more great gaming content just like this one, visit me and all my friends from around the globe on bg4ghub.com. It's a crazy world out there, people, so let's please stay safe and game united, and thanks for watching. See you next time.